when you not 100, Those the same ones say they loyal, they funny, You can't match my energy, and yeah, you know it, Way too cold, yeah, man, I'm way too cold, Way too cold, yeah, man, I'm way too cold, Way too cold, yeah, man, I'm way too cold, Yes, I meant it, yeah, man, I'm way too cold,
What is going on, everybody? Pete Simonetti here for the one, the only NyynewsTV. Now, today's video is rather simple. You saw it in the title. You know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm going to change up the wording a little bit right here as I talk about it, though, and I'm going to say why you should have a little bit of optimism, a little more optimism regarding the Yankees offense coming up in 2023 compared to where the Yankees were in 2022. Couple of different reasons why, right? The main reason being, and I know people are going to say, Pete, it's the same team. What are you talking about? Hold up a second. The main reason, again, being is that the New York Yankees have many more options this year to find out players that are going to work or are not going to work. I don't think, and I get scared even saying it because you never know with this club, I don't think IKF is going to be a major factor as he was last year. I even think Josh Donaldson and Aaron Hicks, if they're starters, are going to be on a short leash. With us knowing DJ LeMahieu's healthy, not even gotten into the prospects yet that are available, the rule changes, the shift being gone. I do believe the Yankees, even as of right now, have a better chance to be better offensively than they were last year here in 2023 coming up. But the biggest factor, again, is the faces who can emerge. So we already know the Yankees are looking for a spot for Anthony Volpe. We've seen Anthony Volpe play, and look, you could sit there and go, hey, look, we've seen some negatives and we've seen some positives. But look, here's the deal. It's going to happen with all the young guys. Until you see enough of them and know who they are, you've already banked on this. Brian Cashman is putting his legacy on the line to say, if these guys don't pan out, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. So these guys are the guys they're banking on. And I tell you what, if they're better than your options, you got to put them in there. And I do believe at some point, you're going to see all these guys. I really do. Starting off again with Anthony Volpe. We've seen he's very aggressive. We haven't really seen him work a count yet, which I know from the minor leagues he does. You know, right now, maybe he's a little hype. He wants to really show off. We saw one game where he showed off. And we saw another game where he grounded into 2 double plays. One of those balls hit soft, routine, regular double play. Runs very hard. We know that. Plays the game hard. Wants to be the best. Is a big-time competitor. Those are all great attributes. I think Anthony Volpe at some point this year either settles in at third base or at second base for the New York Yankees. But I do believe Anthony Volpe has a very, very good chance of making an impact on this club. And you might sit there and go, yeah, people, what does that mean? Well, he's been part of the plan all along, right? The process is what we're being told. Listen to the process. Whether we agree with how that process has worked at the major league level, which I think if you're smart, you don't agree with the way it's worked because it hasn't led to a World Series. 1, and 2, the Yankees make some of the most idiotic moves in the history of baseball. And they kind of want to fix the wheel. And as my friends over at NyynewsTV says, smart or Yankees. With the Yankees, of course, being the dumb move. It's kind of what they've done for a while. But Volpe adds more than what the Yankees have right now. We've seen the speed. We know the intelligence. We know the defense is good. Is there times at shortstop where you say, maybe Volpe doesn't have that arm for that? Maybe he can't make that long throw going into the hole between short and third base, back out in that outfield grass. Is he going to be able to make that play? Maybe not. Maybe not. But the good news for the Yankees is they got Oswald Peraza, who should be able to make those plays. That's the only reason why you're hearing that Volpe will go to second or third base. We know Josh Donaldson's at third base again. Short leash, I don't believe it. I don't believe the fact that he's going to be there, stay there, and it is what it is. With DJ LeMahieu being healthy, the Yankees have not traded Gleyber Torres. Anthony Volpe going to get some time at third base, according to Aaron Boone. We've already seen him at second base. The Yankees may be looking at what is the best option. And on top of that, too, Oswaldo Cabrera, who the Yankees are basically coming out saying, look, he's not going to just stay in left field. We want this guy to be versatile. Now, if they had to, I think they would, but they want him for his versatility. He plays third base, second base, shortstop, played some first, left, right, emergency in center field, and hell, he could even catch if they really needed him to. He's just that type of guy. So he's really a Ben Zobrist-esque type player that a lot of teams really value, and the Yankees do value him for that, as I've been saying for quite some time now. Then you look over to left field with Aaron Hicks. We already mentioned Cabrera, but there's other guys. Willie Calhoun, who's never healthy, but when he's been healthy, he's been a serviceable ball player. Do I see him as a guy that could be an everyday left fielder for the Yankees, to be honest with you? No. He doesn't really have the body for a good fielding left fielder, kind of short and stocky. Doesn't run all too well. He could definitely hit. I tell you what, he had good hand-eye coordination. He makes pretty solid contact. He's a guy I wouldn't mind seeing on this club, but I got to talk about the Martian. I got to talk about him. The Yankees decided that we're not going to move Jason Dominguez. Now, we don't know for sure if there was ever a conversation with the Pirates of, hey, we'll do Dominguez, we're not doing both. We'll do Dominguez and a few other guys, or Dominguez and one or two other guys. We don't know if that ever happened. But what we do know for a fact is that Jason Dominguez is a Yankee. And Jason Dominguez, you can make an argument, in just the only little handful of games and handful of ABs that Yankee batters have had, you could make a strong case that he's looked the best. And again, people are probably going to go, yeah, Pete, it's spring training. Wait a second. I don't care about production. To this point, Dominguez could be 1 for 9. And I would sit here and tell you the same thing. He's looked really good. I am actually pretty shocked myself for how good Dominguez's at-bats have looked. Couple of things I heard about him that I spoke of throughout the year, even this offseason. A lot of people worry, is he going to be able to catch up to the 98 and 99 mile an hour fastballs because they feel he loads a little too long and his swing is a little long. I personally have not seen that. And I know it's not a lot, but the one thing that has really, really impressed me with Jason Dominguez is the quality of his at-bats and the pitches he's been able to lay off of, which shows you elite pitch recognition, which is really important at this level. He has a good arm, good range. Do I think he's a center fielder long term? No. I think left field is his spot. And I'll tell you guys this. I talked about this briefly as I made a quick cameo appearance on NYYST last night due to some technical problems we had. How much worse could he be? Could he even be worse than Hicks? I guess it's possible. Is it likely? I don't know. And I'm not immediately saying let him start the year there, even though I wouldn't be mad. And the reason why is because look who he would be replacing. And based off the quality of these at-bats, according to Aaron Boone, we're going to see a lot of him in spring training. Dominguez is going to play a lot. If Dominguez keeps this up, and let's just say, for an example, June comes along, he's already been promoted to AAA because he's doing so well, and he's tearing the snot off the ball. I don't want to hear this nonsense about let these guys marinate anymore. I'm sick of hearing it because this is part of the process. You, Yankees brass, have promised us, the fan. We've been holding out hope that you get to these guys already. Now that we have the opportunity to see them, we want to see them. I demand that we see these guys this year. I know that don't mean shit about me demanding anything. It just sounded cute. I demand us see these guys this year. We already know what Oswald Peraza brings to the table. Speed, pretty good contact, great defense. Anthony Volpe I talked about. Oswaldo Cabrera I talked about. Jason Dominguez is right there. Elijah Dunham is right there. These guys are not far away. And they've all looked impressive. Everson Pereira. All these guys I'm talking about, folks, are AA and up. I'm not talking about taking somebody from low A ball and say, hey, he should start. This is why I think the Yankees offense has a chance to be much better. The shift, the changes in the rules, I think will always help. I don't know how much of a difference it'll make. I think it will make a pretty strong difference, though. You see more guys in scoring position, more stolen bases, more balls getting through holes. That you're going to see happen. But I think the Yankees this year have so many more opportunities with the weak parts of their offense to cut the dead wood for once and goes, look, we got a cost-effective replacement that we believe will be here for years. It's the best case scenario for the Yankees, and they got it this year. There's no excuses. Unless all these guys go down in the minors and shit the bed, we got a pretty good chance of seeing most of these guys this year. I know there's some people with the belief that Dominguez is probably going to spend all season in AA. If Dominguez tears the cover off the ball, if those ABs look the same, there is no more waiting. He should be here. He should be here. That's simple. There shouldn't be this idea of, we want to give him more. No. Enough of that. Put the better player there. It's different if you had a Dalton Varsho in left field you traded for. You depend on him to be good. And he's hitting .230 and not doing what you expected. It's different to say we're just going to replace you. We put a lot of investment in you to be there. They put a lot of investment in Jason Dominguez, $5+ million signing bonus. They want to see that investment pay off, and he's making them look good in spring right now. But again, it's only spring training. Volpe, Dominguez, Peraza, Cabrera, Dunham. There's other names out there, Everson Pereira. All of these guys have a chance to be here this year. That's why I think the Yankees have the opportunity, as the dynasty years did, to have a perfect blend of veteran and youth to combine them together. Voltron. No, but in reality, to have something special. I just hope the process allows a very, very, very short leash on Aaron Hicks. God forbid if IKF is still in the infield, which I don't know how the hell that would happen. My God. And Donaldson. All having short leashes where the Yankees simply cut the dead wood and move the hell on and give the spot to somebody who you expect to hold that spot and be there long term. It's about friggin' time. Guys, let me know in the comments below, what do you think? On top of that, 29 tickets is all that remains. We got a few more added for April 1st. Event at Yankee Stadium. Link is in the description, guys. Get your ticket now. 29 is it. We cannot go higher. That is it. 29 tickets remains. And then we are done. So, guys, let me know in the comments below. What do you think of this video? Do you think the Yankees offense will be better than it was in 2022? Talk to you guys soon. I want to write today, June!